What is up, good people? Jungle Link here. Hope you're doing well. So meme coins pretty much taken over the XRP Ledger with the rollout of firstledger.net. And it's really divided the community. You got half the people that they're all about this. This is the greatest thing since sliced bread. And on the flip side, you have people that think this should be banned. It shouldn't be discussed. It's the devil, essentially. We need to stay away from it. So I want to unpack this a little bit. First and foremost, I think it's cool because someone has rolled out an application. It links up with Telegram and makes trading efficient. And so it just shows, you know what, you can build some apps on the XRP Ledger that people are going to like to use. You just got to think out the box and deliver that product. And that's what's been done here. Now, I know there's some people like Rand Neuner and Raul Paul that think meme coins are going to transcend to some greater good, some investable asset long term. Maybe that's so. I'm no genius here, but in my mind, the way I look at it is it's just simply gambling, which is fine. I like to gamble sometimes myself. If someone wants to blow off some steam, gamble, they understand it for what it is. I'm not the police of what people do with their money, that's for sure. From a community standpoint, when we sit here, I think, first and foremost, it shows someone built an app that people like. That's encouraging. Secondly, while it's gambling, these are transactions of real economic substance. So it's not just dummy transactions. It's not just nonsense. People are really putting their money up and doing transactions here. And so I saw this post here from Anthony Welfare. And he said, the XRP community wants real institutional adoption, and yet they spend their weekend doing classic pump and dumps. I hate that institutional word because a lot of times it's a bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of marketing. It's a crutch to excuse the lack of real world adoption. There is no reason why XRP should be for the institutions. If it's useful for us, regular folks, it's going to be useful for institutions all the same. There's no reason why this has a quote unquote institutional use case to it. Now, Ripple, the company, is different. They are a company that has a business that they're trying to launch, and they're going to focus on specific customers. And so, yes, that's fine for them, for their business to have a path, but that has nothing to do with the XRP Ledger. And if someone rolls out a useful app that people like using, I think that is good. But remember this, again, with any sort of gambling, most people are going to lose, and people get carried away, and they're going to lose way more than they can afford to do. I'm not the thought police here. I'm not the police over other people's wallets. I'm not launching coins. I'm not promoting that people gamble. But, from an outlook here and an investor standpoint looking at the ledger, I think this is bullish because, again, we have an app people like. It's kind of different from what we saw before. And these are transactions of real economic substance. It's not as great as like a DeFi type of system or something else that has a long-term, value build that isn't, so one-sided where, again, most people are going to lose. But still, gambling is a real-world activity, and people are using the ledger for that purpose. And I think there is value here, even if I wouldn't personally suggest that people, specifically gamble on these coins. It is what it is. I think it's a nice step. It shows if you're creative, if you look at the market, you can roll out an app that people may like and may use for real-world transactions. That's what we're seeing here. That's pretty exciting to me, even if the underlying, foundation is gambling. Let me know what you think down below. As always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.